Look what came in the mail today. Berry King Maul. I forget how many ounces it is. I think it's about 32. Feels pretty good. So I'm going to set something up and whack some stuff. See how it feels. Alright, so I got some 3.5 to 4 millimeter belt blank scrap piece here. It's about 9 or 10 ounce. So I'm just going to, it's the first time using this thing, I'm just going to try punching some holes. In the past I had some problems, with these holes in the backside not really lining up right. They'd be backside of my stitch would be all over the place, and just the appearance I didn't like it. So I mean, this thing I already just a couple jabs, the thing goes right through there. You can see these punches I'm using, Kaio Chanel, Japanese punch. I like them. They're pretty good. They're just a little bit small. They're kind of hard to hold, and it's a little tough to get them, visualize the up and down on them. But already with this mallet, man, I can tell just a couple punches and it goes right through there, man. And so far, you can see that my little stitch groove I put on the back for reference, it's right in there, like perfect. So far so good. So I'm just gonna go down this strip here and see how consistent it is. The other thing I like about this thing is cool is when you can set it down like that. It's not moving all over the place. This is round. You just set it like that, and it's kind of nice, especially for storage. It doesn't clutter up your bench if you want to have it sitting on your bench. But man, I can't believe how easy it is for this to go through with these punches. Just let the weight of the tool goes right in there. This thing's got kind of like a texture to it too, so it kind of doesn't slip around, which is kind of cool. I wasn't sure how I was going to like this, but it's actually really good. And also the taper, I've never used them all before. I'm used to hammers and mallets, but yeah, I like it, man. When you hit it, because of the angle that you're hitting it at, you can see how it kind of hits it as straight on, where as if it was straight, it'd be at an angle, so it caused this thing to skim, which I think is part of the problem sometimes with hammers. So this, just the ergonomics of when you hit, the natural range, you're hitting it and it's straight on the face, so I think that's part of what makes it work better. Man, right now this thing is tits, man. It's right in the groove right now. It hasn't deviated at all, which that was my problem before, is I'd have just slight little variation, but it would bother me. I didn't like the way it looked, especially when you stitch it with a contrasting stitch, you can really see it. So I gotta say, man, this fucking Maul kicks ass. I mean, it's a difference between okay work and awesome work, because the ultimate, for me, it was ruining my projects the way the stitch looked on the back. I fucking hated it, so I could have like a beautiful looking piece with everything else looked fine, but that stitching was bothering me. But right now this thing is perfectly in my groove so far, all the way down, man. Not even moving. So I gotta, Rawhide was right, man. This mallet was just fucking me up. So it might not be as good as Barker's, but or as pretty as his, but it is what it is. So